Step third is low-level units. How do we want to suggest to teachers that in what form they should be teaching and how will it look like in the curriculum while we are organizing curriculum document? The low-level unit. You must remember in the first step, we identified the basic scheme of organization, whether subjects, broad fields or co-curriculum. Then we moved into second step, that what will be the organizing principle, how we will follow that principle, whether we will be following psychological organization, it will be a logical organization or chronological organization. It can be a blend of all three organizations, but the most important thing is that curriculum developers or you people have to first of all agree to that what is it we will be following to give a shape to the curriculum document. So once we have identified the general scheme, we have defined that this is the organizing principle we will be following, or it can be a combination of principles we will be following for the curriculum. Then we start worrying about that what will be the low-level unit or low-level form for the teachers which will be proposed in the curriculum. So the kind of low-level unit or low-level lesson or the topic we want to give to the students, and we want teachers to understand that at the lowest level we are proposing that it should be a lesson. So we will be giving a sample lesson in the curriculum. It can be the topics, and these topics can be in a sequence. So we will be following a sequence while we suggest certain topics which can be taught using the curriculum what you are preparing. And we can have small teaching units. So this is the third step, that as a guide to the teachers, we want to show that smallest level unit which is being decided for our curriculum will be either a lesson, it can be a topic which is in a sequence, and it can be a unit which is prepared for the teacher. So once we have decided upon this, then we start worrying about what exactly extra support we want to provide for the curriculum which we are preparing for any subject area. So the fourth step is, once we have defined that we are given certain lessons, it can be in the form of topic or it can be teacher unit. Once we have done this, the fourth step will be that what kind of flexible plan we want to give to the teachers, and these will be the guides for the teachers or support for the teachers to understand better and to use in different situations. So the fourth step is to prepare flexible plan, flexible units or source units. Why we are saying it's a source unit? Because these plans are usually big enough that teachers can use them as and when needed, and generally they are given to each and every teacher and they can use them with any particular group of students, whatever they are teaching and whichever grade level it is. So the unit plan which we are giving to the teachers, generally it has different types of objectives in it. It will be given a series of learning experiences which has connections within themselves. Then we can give them certain ways how to assess what they have learned in the classroom and how they can evaluate it. So these source units, these are being produced or they are being prepared for the teachers. And remember, these are not fixed one-day lessons. It's a unit, it's a big unit in which different types of objectives are given, different types of learning experiences are given, and how these experiences they can be assessed. आने वाले लेक्चर्स में हम देखेंगे कि किस तरह से एक सोर्स यूनिट को प्लान किया जा सकता है और किस तरह से उसे तैयार किया जा सकता है. So once we have decided that we will be given a source plan or a unit plan for the teachers in our curriculum, so we agree to it and then we provide it in the curriculum. The next step would be teacher-student planning. This is not a part of each and every curriculum generally which are being prepared in general practice. if we say that this is what we want to give to our students and our teachers in the curriculum document which we are preparing, we have to agree upon this. So we remember that we have 4 steps which we have done. First is the general scheme. Second is following certain organizing principles. Third is what is the smallest unit we can give in the curriculum, or we want to give in the curriculum document. Either it's a lesson, it's a topic, or it's a teacher plan, or it's a teacher unit plan. Then there can be source plans or resource plans or your resource teachers, so that teachers, they can use them effectively, and generally they are described in detail and they are lengthy plans. They are not one-day teaching plan for any grade level. Once we have defined all this, now we agree upon that we want to give a chance to teachers and students to plan together, and after planning, to teach this lesson collectively or together in a particular class or at a particular grade level. So while students are doing this, that they are planning with the teachers, they'll be part of the planning, they'll be part of the activities. So some part of the activity will be planned by the teacher, where when the objectives are there and learning experiences are there, these are the ones which are being identified by the teacher generally. What is the purpose of teaching? मकसद क्या है पढ़ाने का? हमारा खसूसी मकसद क्या है? हमारा अमूमी मकसद क्या होगा? जब टीचर ने ये डिफाइन कर लिया, now she can involve students in deciding upon that what kind of activity we can perform together in the classroom, or it is an activity which can be done outside the school at home. So while teachers and students, they are planning together, they can decide among themselves how do they want to plan this activity, whether the all activity will be done at home or some part of the activity will be done at home and some part will be done in the classroom, whether it is outside the classroom or it is outside the school. This all can be decided in discussion with the teacher, and collaboratively this lesson can be planned together. Once this lesson is being planned, now they can decide that where do they want to execute this lesson, which particular grade level they want to teach this lesson. They want to teach this lesson in their own classroom, they want to teach it together, or teacher will be taking the lead and students will be just participating in the activities. What activities will teacher be doing? What activities will be done by the students? So while students have decided that they are the ones, those who will be performing all the activity, then in the end the teacher can evaluate the activity and can involve students in a discussion where it can be discussed that what was planned, what we have done exactly, and what we have learned, and to what extent the objectives they are being achieved while using this plan which was decided and which was planned together by students and teacher for any particular grade level or any group of students in the school.